SVG.
Good afternoon and welcome to WFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Coates St. Vincent Limited.
The Quartz 5-day sale is here from May 26th to May 30th. Get ready to save big across all stores. Lounge and dining, 20% off cash purchases and 30% off credit purchases. For the bedroom, buy two, get one free, excluding Ashley products. Hurry in, deals like this won't last. Shop now, only at Quartz. Terms and conditions apply. Quartz, bringing value home.
Welcome back to WFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Coates St. Vincent Limited. First, on the local scene, the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines remains adamant that it will not privatize essential services, especially healthcare. Minister of Finance, Honorable Camilo Gonçalves, reiterated the government's position, noting that essential services cannot be placed in the hands of the private sector because the profit, development, and social motives are incompatible. Minister Gonçalves noted that privatizing hospital services would put vulnerable Vincentians at a disadvantage in accessing health care. Minister Gonçalves stressed they will not and cannot in good conscience privatize healthcare in SVG because it will create a two-tiered system where the wealthy will get healthcare and the poor suck salt. He said sectors such as healthcare, education, electricity, water, and other essential services will not be privatized. However, the finance minister said areas such as the seaport operations do have opportunities for private sector management in the future. Police are investigating the circumstances surrounding a fatal motor vehicle accident that occurred at approximately 5:20 p.m. on May 29, 2025 along Fountain Highway. Preliminary investigations revealed that motor vehicle, a grey Toyota Vitz, registration number R2274, owned by Javid Williams of New Montrose, was at the time of the accident being driven by Mr. Orandi Charles, a 22-year-old resident of Union Island, and traveling towards Belair. Mr. Simona Richardson, a 23-year-old carpenter of Barley, was seated in the front passenger seat of the said vehicle. Motor vehicle TZ592, a red Isuzu truck, owned by Rafiq Dunbar of Villa and driven by Kerry Cadogan of Brighton, was traveling on the same portion of road towards the Arnesville roundabout. Based on reports, on reaching the vicinity of the Rubis gas station, both vehicles collided. The driver and the passenger of R2274 sustained serious injuries and were transported to the Milton Cato Memorial Hospital for medical assistance. Richardson later succumbed to his injuries and was pronounced dead at 6:20 p.m. The driver of motor vehicle TZ592 was not injured. Motor vehicle R2274 was extensively damaged, while motor vehicle TZ592 was slightly damaged. Both vehicles were taken to the police garage for inspection and investigations are ongoing. Still on the local scene, Minister of Finance, Honorable Camilo Gonçalves said, based on current employment data, as well as the overall performance of the economy, that unemployment could be less than 10%. Figures from the National Insurance Services indicated that as of first quarter of 2025, the number of active insured persons, including self-employed and voluntary contributors, stand at 50,131. Minister Gonçalves said there has been tremendous growth in major sectors of the economy, while at the same time there is difficulty in finding workers for major projects currently taking place throughout the country. The minister explained that we are seeing a number of reports that employment is up in SVG. The last firm data is from 2022, which said that unemployment was at 10.8% prior to the opening of Sandals Resorts and some major construction projects. He stated that they believe now that the unemployment number would be in the single digits. The finance minister said in addition to this, currently there is difficulty finding skilled and unskilled workers. He noted that on major projects, such as the construction of the acute care hospital, contractors have requested permission to bring in workers from neighboring islands, and because there are simply not enough workers. On to news in the region, and our first regional story will be presented by first place impromptu reader in the Clare Valley Government School reading competition, Jalon Williams.
The Chief Executive Officer of the Antigua and Barbuda Airport Authority, Wendy Francette Williams, has resigned with immediate effect as of yesterday, May 29, 2025. Francette Williams, who is a Trinidadian national, was appointed in August of last year and led the agency during a critical phase for the VC Board International Airport. According to local reports, the resignation was requested by her superiors, although no official reason has been given. Joseph Samuel has been appointed acting CEO, while a permanent replacement is being sought.
The Dominican government has announced plans to stage a national symposium on education in June as it seeks to implement reforms to the country's education system that its prime minister has described as outdated and harmful to students' development. Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit said next month's national symposium is intended to guide urgent changes, which he hoped could take effect as early as the upcoming school year in September. He criticized the current structure in which primary school students are taught as many as 13 subjects, calling it ridiculous, while proposing a streamlined curriculum focused on English, mathematics, social studies, history, and social science, in addition to practical life skills such as agriculture, carpentry, art, and civics. He also emphasized the need to recognize different learning styles, talents, and intelligences. Prime Minister Skerrit said extracurricular activities such as music and sports should. He added that the education system should be tailored to today's realities, including technological advancement and artificial intelligence. On to the international scene. Russell Brand has pled not guilty to charges of rape, sexual assault, and indecent assault at a court hearing in London. The broadcaster, comedian, and actor appeared at Southwark Crown Court, where he formally denied the 5 charges for the first time. He faces 1 allegation of rape, 1 of indecent assault, 1 of oral rape, and 2 further counts of sexual assault. The offences are alleged to have taken place in central London and Bournemouth between 1999 and 2005 and relate to 4 women. The 49-year-old will have a pre-trial review scheduled for May 20th, 2026, with a trial scheduled to begin on June 3rd, 2026. He will remain on conditional bail until the trial. Finally, in sports, Trent Alexander-Arnold will become a Real Madrid player on Sunday, June 1st, after Liverpool accepted a fee to release the defender early from his contract. It is reported that Real has made a single upfront payment to allow the England right-back to join Real in real time to play in the Club World Cup. The 26-year-old would have been able to leave Liverpool on a free transfer when his contract expired on June 30th. Alexander-Arnold, who had already confirmed he would leave Liverpool this summer, has agreed to a 6-year deal, and his contract includes a €1 billion buyout clause. This has been VFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Shanika Stilperton. Join us again at 3 o'clock for VFM's 3 p.m. news. WFM's Midday News came to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited.
Experience Carnival with Quartz Ready Cash. Enter to win $10,000 cash when you take a loan for $3,000 or more. Get the cash to purchase event tickets and costumes. All you need to apply is your ID, payslip, recent job letter, proof of address, and 2 references. No security required. Flexible payment terms, quick approval, and hassle-free. Visit us in-store or apply online at www.quartz.com. Quartz Ready Cash. Ready when you are. Promotion ends June 30th, 2025. Normal criteria.